Here is how today's practice will work. It's going to look a little different, okay? The lesson is on traditional multiplication. The learning target says, I can use the traditional method to multiply multi-digit numbers by one-digit numbers. And I'm providing to you today this multiplication chart. It's on every slide, all right? And I'm reminding you there in the speech bubble to use the multiplication chart to help you solve any challenging problems. Math facts. Now, you're doing reflex and you're learning, but until you've learned them all, use the chart. It'll speed things up, okay? So if you take a look at the slides today, they all contain blank problems. You are both the creator and the solver of your own problems, all right? Here are the rules. The first rule is you must write one digit and only one digit per box, and you'll use your keyboard to write your numbers. Rule number 2, you're going to create your problem in the blue boxes, okay? Rule number 3, you're going to estimate what should be a reasonable product first, and then you'll go back and solve in step 4, and then you're going to actually check to see if the real product that you got is reasonable by comparing it to your estimated product. The same exact 3 steps you just learned in the lesson. So it looks like this. All right, here I am. I'm going to click on the text box inside of each square, one digit per box. So let's just go ahead and make up a number. How about 36 times 5? How about that? All right, now that I have my problem, I have to go down here and estimate. Estimate. Let's see, 36 is going to round to, I'm going to say 40, one digit per box. And I'm going to leave my single digit alone, just like I did in the lesson. So now I have 40 times 5. That is an extended math fact. Let's see, 4 times 5, that's 20 with 1 0, one total 0 in the factor. So I'll add one more 0 to my product. So my answer should be around 200 if I'm in the ballpark when I get my product. So now I go back and solve. 5 times 6, well, that's 30. So let's see, the 0 will go there, and I'll carry the 3 up here. And then I go back and do 5 times 3, that's 15, plus 3 more, that's 18, one digit per box. So my final answer is 180. Is 180 in the same ballpark as 200? Sure, they're in the same ballpark. So your last step down here at the bottom where it says, is your answer reasonable? You drag the check mark to whichever answer is. So yes, my answer is reasonable. And so I can move on to the next slide. You're going to do that for 2 problems of 2 by 1 multiplication. You'll do it for 2 problems of 3 by 1 multiplication and 2 problems of 4 by 1 multiplication. You're going to create your own problems just like I showed you, and you're going to solve your own problems with estimating to check your work. And there is challenge work. Today, the directions say use the traditional method of multiplication to solve any 2 of the following 4 big number stories. All right, and here they are. You can do your work on paper and put your answers here in the text boxes. Okay, and you can pick any 2 of the 4. You can do more if you'd like, of course, but only will take 2 correct answers in order to exceed the standard. And you will have to show your work. So if you do your work on paper, I'll be asking for it so I can see it, okay? Because calculators aren't going to work in this lesson. You got to show me your work. All right, that is today's work. Let me know if you have any questions, and good luck.